Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today I have the great pleasure to play Sea of Stars, the demo. This is one of my most anticipated games of the year, this Chrono Trigger-like from the team responsible for The Messenger. Thierry and the team have been doing some amazing work the last few years and I'm really excited to see how this comes up. I did back the game on Kickstarter. I'll get that disclosure out of the way now. We're going to jump into this demo and see what it's all about. The inspiration of Chrono Trigger was obvious, was apparent, and when I even spoke to Thierry on Dev Diary years ago at this point, oh, they're both cool characters. Blade Dancer, though, is just an awesome name. I've tried to go black out a little bit on this, but we're now like a month and change away from release, so at this point, I'm going to embrace the hype. But, yeah, we were chatting on Dev Diary a couple of years ago, and the game wasn't announced at that particular point, but we spoke about Chrono Trigger so often, and Thierry's great love of Chrono Trigger, and how it inspired so much of what he was doing, and sure enough, they announced a Chrono Trigger-like. So I am all about this. The art direction of The Messenger was phenomenal. This is already a beautiful start, and mechanically, it's displaying all the things that I want it to display, so let's get hyped. Alright. Now, this is obviously a demo. This is part of Steam Next Fest. So, as always, thank you to Steam for putting this event on because it's fantastic. And the developers who support it. Including Sabotage, of course. Like, this is right up there with like Final Fantasy 16 and Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Pikmin 4 for me when it comes to hype for a game. Oh, we're playing another Chrono Trigger. So we do have I am playing with the Xbox controller on PC. There's a demo that's been available on Switch for quite a while too. I don't actually know if it's the same one. I downloaded it intending to play and then... Here we go. Okay, so the moon, the sword, the moon, like that, how does that work? Moonerang? Very cool, very cool. I like that technique. And there's that live element to the whole game. Now, Garl hurls an enemy to another position. Garl throws a snack at a friend. And what's your Sunball? Solar magic projectile that splashes to nearby enemies. Woohoo! Yes! Yeah, obviously quite Chrono Trigger inspired, and yet at the same time we've got these sort of refinements in gameplay and these things that just simply weren't possible back in the 90s there. In terms of the sheer number of different things, the environments were simpler. Here we can get a bit more convoluted with our level design and the like. So does this just allow me to backtrack? Cool. Do I have like a map? Oh, we're being watched. Now, the thing that is I mean, there's so many fascinating elements of Sea of Stars, but one of the interesting complexities in the mix for anyone who's played The Messenger is this is in the same universe as The Messenger. Now, it's set well before the events of The Messenger, so don't feel like you have to play The Messenger to play this. But for those who have, there's going to be some connection between the two, presumably based on the fact that they are set in the same universe. Whether there's, towns that are kind of, places or people that are cited, people that are referenced in The Messenger that we see here. Vastly different games. Sorry. Thierry and the team, or any marketing and PR if you're watching this. Player2.net.au is a Metacritic accredited website, and I currently do not have any comms coming from you and the team. And we would very, very much, me in particular, would very, very much like to do some content reviews, all those sorts of things around this game in the lead up to launch. So if you're watching and listening, hit us up. Fair critique, of course, but it's very, very promising. And we'd like to spread the good word if that's the case. Arm wrestling battle. Jacked. Now, we are obviously being dumped into the game at, an undefined point for, I think. I don't think it's public knowledge to kind of where within the grand scheme of the game this is. I'd imagine it's still pretty early in the piece, though. Coin of Undeath Accord. I don't, like, knowing the sense of humour of the team, I don't know whether this is straight up part of the game or whether they've redacted for spoilers for the sake of genuinely spoiling. Join the cargo. Their cargo. little bit to explore. Six times seafood. I just don't know the environment overly well yet, so I'm kind of a little bit hamstrung right now. And is that... This is where I just was and the table got smashed. Maybe I just need to go upstairs. There we go. Oh. Oh, I can... That's cool. So, like, I made a choice, but I can pivot when the need arises. Rest. Hang on, we're still in the town. Alright, hang on, let's get back in here and have a chat to it. Where do I need to go? Oh, damn it. I mustn't have read it properly. Where am I going? Alright, here we go. We can go out and explore. There we go. Here's that Chrono Trigger style overworld coral cascades. Ah. And Matsuda is responsible for the music of Chrono Trigger. That's nice. They've kind of allowed us to have this. The sleeping dragon there. That's gonna be fascinating later on. Fishing lake. Okay, we don't need to throw out a reel. Not during this playthrough plays. We don't have time for that. Abandoned Wizard's Lab. All right. Keenathan. All right. Do we have some combat? Checks out. You should be able to mix the light from different crystals to open new paths. Quite fascinating. Alright, well let's rest and get back to it. No, that's the save point. Mix the light from different crystals to open new paths. Quite fascinating. Oh! Alright. That's right. That's something. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Oh dear. Excellent. All right, we can get this. Oh no, you're not dead. There we go. Huh. can time your hits and blocks, pressing A at the right moment. Timed blocks reduce incoming damage, while timed hits increase your damage output. Sometimes you can score additional hits. Okay. We've got the blue crystal, which allows us to leave and go and socket that over here. Surely. Blue crystal. Snacks can be used to recover. The level of challenge isn't to your preference. Check out the relics panel for ways to adjust your experience. Cool, so we've got some accessibility stuff there that'll be really helpful as well. Excellent. Not so excellent. 36 units of health. Holy shit. Get it working on that timing. The timing is, you know, learning how everyone attacks and whatnot. We'll wrap things up in a sec though. This can be our last encounter, I think. Oh! Oh, you're kidding me! Got him done. And that is where we're going to wrap things up for this entry of Player 2 Plays. That is the demo for Sea of Stars, a game that I am so dearly anticipating. It is not even funny, the level of excitement that I have to play this game. The full release of this game soon enough. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Player 2 Plays, then please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, Player 2 Plays, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff that we found exclusively on this YouTube channel, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website, player2.net.au, for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. There's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Thierry, one of the heads of the team, the face of Sabotage Studio, has been on the show in the past, so tune in. This was pre the reveal. That's how far back we're going at this point. It was pre the reveal of Sea of Stars. But it was a fantastic episode, and I implore people to go and check it out. Ooh. We're about to get blitzed, so that's where we wrap things up. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. You can give a few bucks, lower tiers, early access to episodes, the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives, and finally, there's Twitter. You'll find me at Paul James Games, the website you'll find at player2au. And until next time, that was Sea of Stars. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Sabotage. I cannot wait. Shame that I'm ending on this note. But thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.